Hi guys, it's Elixia back with another video. If you're new here, please do be sure to subscribe and like, and let's get right into what I'm going to talk about. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be discussing how you can make a Roblox thumbnail, and an awesome one too. Please be sure to stay tuned. I am going to be using Photoshop in my version, but I will put a website on my screen right now called Photopea that you can use, and it's an awesome website, and it's just like Photoshop but for free with no downloads. Okay, let's get on into this. Okay, so now that I am in Bloxburg, this is where I'm going to get the background for my thumbnail. You obviously can get anything from Google, you can get it from a different game, whatever you want for your background you can do. But I'm going to take mine from my living room in Bloxburg, and I will show you guys how to do that. If you're on Mac, to screenshot, you do Shift, Command, and 3 at the same time. And to screenshot on Windows, you can do print and screen, or you can also get the snipping tool, which is what I use. So let's get into it. I will speed up me screenshotting now.
It's not for me to say you love.
Okay, so now that we're on Photoshop, you are going to want to do, obviously I already have it saved, but you're going to want to go on 1280 by 720 pixels, not inches. That's what it automatically sets it as. You don't want that, and you want it as this way. It looks almost the exact same on Photopea, so you do need the same settings for that. Is the YouTube thumbnail size. Now I'm just going to take my background, and I made sure to copy it in. Now obviously it's not going to look like this because I'm going to blur the background. I like to do a blur. I either do motion blur or I do a Gaussian blur. That's usually what I do for my channel, but you guys can do whatever kind of blur that you want. Hold down Shift when you're doing this so it doesn't lose its form, and then it looks really good. Now I'm going to see what I like better, if I like the Gaussian or if I like the motion. So I think today I'm feeling more of a Gaussian blur for this video. So I'm gonna go a little bit more, just like that, and I think that's good. So I'm gonna press OK, and there we go. Now, I recommend you put your Roblox render in it, or like a picture of you or something like that. I always do my Roblox render. If you want a tutorial on how to get a Roblox render, it will be linked down below in the description. Whether you want Blender or if you don't want Blender, both videos will be down below. I already created mine, and I always put mine into render to be is what I put them in originally. I have a whole Blender's file thing, and they're in final renders. And then right here is the one I'm going to use for this video. Okay, so here she is. I'm going to put mine probably over here. I kind of always put it on the left side, and I'm feeling kind of different today. I've been trying to come up with a new thumbnail type of vibe. So, because I feel like I always put them on the left side, and I don't want to do that all the time. So, I'm going to put her on the right side today. Now, I'm going to go to Image and Adjustments, and I'm just going to go through, and I'm going to do brightness and contrast and stuff like that, and you can do the same thing.
It's not for me to say you love.
Okay, so I think this is good right now, but now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to blending options, and it does look a little different on Photopea, but I think you'll be able to understand because it's not that much more different. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wait to the stroke because I don't know what kind of stroke I want right now, because I might end up going with, I might end up going with the pink, I might end up going with the classic white, like obviously I don't know yet. So I'm going to go ahead, and I always do a drop shadow, and also outer glow, and inner shadow. I've been really into that stuff, so that is what I'm going to be using in this thumbnail. Blend mode, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do white, and that is what she's going to look like for right now. Obviously it does look like it has a little bit of a stroke, but that is the outer glow, which we will work with, and now I think it's time to add the text. So obviously I have a lot of fonts, whether it's fonts that come with Adobe or it's fonts that I have personally downloaded. I have quite a few. So some of my favorites are definitely and I'll have them on the screen, are Yellow Rabbit, Bunny Easter, Sweet Unicorn, Lemonism. I don't really know how to say this one, but I really like this one too. I think today we are probably going to use, I don't know if we're going to go for Lemonism. I think we're going to go for maybe Yellow Rabbit and the one that I can't pronounce. Okay, so I'm going to put how to. And then I'm going to change the color because it's orange from the last time I used it. And I think I will make it a light pink. Okay, so I'm going to go with that right now. And I'm going to make the text a little bit bigger. I'm going to put it right here. And obviously you're like, what the heck? You can hardly see that. That is very correct. That's why we're going to put a stroke on it. So now I'm going to show you guys how to use a stroke. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click that again. We're going to go to blending options. And now we are going to go to stroke, and I'm just going to do a white stroke. So you always can do any stroke you want. I think also another really nice stroke is when you use a stroke that's a little bit darker than the text. That's also really fun. So I'm always stuck in between doing one that's a little bit darker or using white. I think today actually I do kind of like the darker one, so we're going to go for the darker stroke. I think that's really cool. Now I'm just going to Control C on this and paste it in. That way I don't have to make a new text box, but you obviously can make a new text box. It's not that hard. I just didn't want to do it. Now I'm going to write make, and I'm going to use a different font, and I'm going to go for probably this one. Now I'm going to make the text a little bit smaller, probably going to go for like 60. We're just going to test them out. Maybe let's try 50. Okay, I like this one. How to a thumbnail. I'm terrible. It was supposed to say make. Why did I write a thumbnail? How to make a. Okay, now it can be a little bit bigger since it's not as lengthy. And I want it in the middle. So let's make it 48. How to make a. Now we can put a thumbnail. Or thumbnail, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. Now I'm probably going to go back to the top font for that one. Now I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger once again. Okay, I like that. Now what you can do is you can actually Control T, and you can make it a little bit smaller, and you can get the size more precise. So you can put the layer behind any other layer. So you could put it behind the person, the render. You could put it in front of them. You can do whatever. I'm going to, I actually don't know what I want to do yet. I think I'm going to do a little bit behind, so I'm going to scooch it a little bit more. That way you can still visibly see that it's an L. And then, yeah, it's going to look like that. So for the stroke behind me, I'm not going to do the pink because if we do the pink, it doesn't really go with my outfit, as you can tell. So let's just do this. So, yeah, it doesn't really go with that. So I'm just going to go for white. And I think that looks good still. And I'll probably do size 10. You can make it size whatever you want. I actually think I'm going to blur the background a little bit more. Now, this is something you will realize when you are making thumbnails. You change your mind about a lot of stuff throughout the whole process, and that's awesome. That is something really fun about thumbnails. So I think I'll go for that, and I think that looks really, really cool. Now, something else I like to add is I like to add sparkles. So you can get sparkles off of anywhere. You can get them off of Google. I got mine off a website on Google, not really from like Google Images itself. I can't remember the website, but if I do end up remembering it, I will put it in the comments. So I'm going to put the sparkles behind all of the layers besides the background. And now we're going to right click that, and we're going to click gradient overlay so we can change the color of the sparkles. You can obviously make it more custom. I'm just going to look through the pinks and pick what pink I like. I actually do like this one, the first one that I clicked. So I think I'm going to go for this one. Okay, yeah, I am going to go with this one. So you can obviously adjust the sparkles to however you want. I like it the way it looks right now. And this is a thumbnail that I would definitely use and will be using. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you guys want more tutorials in the future. And if there's anything I can help you with, please do let me know. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Mwah.